Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, and today I'm going to do a quick update for Australia for the next week to 10 days. And a few updates ago I was mentioning there could be a potential cyclone forming towards the western side of Australia and it could make landfall. It's still showing it, and I'm going to show you what could be in store for the western side of Australia. So we're going to look at the GFS, and as we go on into towards the start of next week, and then as we go on throughout like the middle of the week towards Thursday, and then like when we get towards the end of the week, you can't say that next weekend coming there is a system forming, and then obviously as we go into the following week, it does look like it tries to form hurricane force winds, especially on the northeastern side before it makes landfall, and it does look quite favourable, but it looks like wind chill could be like between low to moderate, so that could hinder it. And obviously the sea surface temperatures isn't as warm as it was. This is the GFS wind shear map for 850 millibar range, and as we go on into like when it's supposed to be forming next weekend, there is slight like wind shear. Like basically the reason why it looks like there's wind shear around it is mainly because every system like forms its own wind shear, so you have to look around here just to see what it's showing. So in the head of the storm, I could say this wind shear probably between like 17 and higher, so it's probably between the moderate range or maybe slightly higher than the moderate range, and then there is a pocket of smaller wind shear probably between 20 and maybe lower, like some of it's going towards like the 15 and 12, so it can form, but I can't really see it really. But like we'll just have to watch the space. And as we go into the relative humidity, this is to do with dry air or like moisture. So as you can see here, the brown and like obviously the darker it gets, the more dry air. But obviously the more green it gets, the more moist it is. So if like the system's surrounded by brown and or like known as dry air, then the system can't form. So as we go like when the system forms, it's got no problems with the relative humidity. It's got plenty of like moisture around it, and it looks like it's got some quite good inflow bands. So that'd be like something to watch. And then as we go on, it looks like dry air trying to intrude on the western side of the system. So that could be a sign of dry air trying to disrupt the storm before landfall. Because again, it looks like at this point it tries to get its act together, and then obviously when just before it makes landfall, it could weaken it slightly, like due to dry air trying to intrude and try to disrupt the structure of the system. But it's definitely something to watch. It could form, and then it looks like something else could form as well. But that's just way far out. If you look at the ACMWF, and the ACMWF I haven't really saw actually. It's just come out, so I'll just go to the 0 o'clock run. And it looks like it's forming as well, and it doesn't look like it could get a lot stronger than what the GFS has shown. But the difference is it's not gonna make landfall. It looks like, well, especially on this run anyway. If we look at the 500 millibar, it doesn't look like there's too much high pressure really like blocking it. So it just looks like it's just getting steered towards the just the west. There's not much like steering pattern, and as you can see here, there's a lot more red, like meaning stronger high pressure, kind of like blocking the southern tip of Australia, the western side of Australia, and like all the way around the eastern side of it. So it's basically forced to go towards the west basically, and maybe towards the end it could start to make a steering turn towards the south, but that's just like speculating. But yes, it's like something to watch because the ACM has got a lot stronger than the GFS, and it looks like it's got like a similar thing like with the GFS with a pneumatic system forming after it as well. If we look at the sea surface temperature anomalies, and like this is based on averages here. The Gulf of Carpentaria, it looks like it's made like a like it looks like it's definitely a lot cooler than average compared to what it was like before Trevor formed, and you could definitely see like where Trevor's been. It's definitely like done a lot of upwelling in like the sea surface temperatures isn't as warm. And the sea surface temperatures hasn't really recovered since Veronica's been around that area as well. Sea surface temperatures though are still more than enough. Like the temperatures off the coastlines between 30 degrees to 29 Celsius, which is around 84ish Fahrenheit. So it was so the temperatures are more than warm enough. So if the wind shear isn't as high as it's shown, and then if the relative humidity is around the same, it could be like I'm said to maybe get stronger than what the models are indicating. That's mainly it for today's update, guys. I just there wasn't too much else really to talk about, so I just thought I would give a quick mention to this because it could form, um and it could turn into maybe a cyclone potentially, and where it goes, we're not sure. The GFS is making landfall, and then the ACM is taking more towards the west, but it doesn't really go all the way out. It could start to turn more to the south because it isn't much of a steaming pattern as it goes on, so it could turn to the south, but that's speculative, of course. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, turn on the post notification so you don't miss another upload. And yeah, guys, I'll be uploading again tomorrow, maybe on this system again, or if not, I'll be doing probably a UK weather update for the next week to 10 days. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe,